What's up, what's up, what's up, my friends? Welcome. Get ready. Grab a snack and a bevy. It's time for you and I to have a chit-chat. Straight up facts. Tell it like it is. Laugh till you pee your pants. Cry because you probably needed to. And I can't promise, and I'm not going to throw any F-bombs, but I can promise you'll feel a lot better after listening. It's time to get personal, one-on-one, down and dirty, and have a coffee talk. Buckle up. Let's go. Hey, 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 everybody. Happy Saturday. It's May 4th, and I'm going to get my eyes checked today. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Coffee Talk. You guys know I'm Denise. Anyway, I am going to get my eyes checked today. Eye doctor, I need me some new spectacles. Mine stink. There's that. I have like, I don't even know what they're called. Trifocals. There's like 3 different prescriptions on them for like far away, for in front of me, and for reading. And I'm 0 for 3 on any of them currently fucking working for what I need to see. There's that. I'm going to toot my horn a little bit today. And I would love some feedback. It means a lot to me and to the podcasting platforms if you guys leave a review. Even if you just put stars, you don't have to type anything. If you like the episode, it really does help. But let me tell you what I did all in April, except for one episode. And that was that I edited my own episodes. Super excited. Mr. Sith usually does that for me, but he has been super busy, and it's been really difficult for him to get it down. Like, he was waiting till like the last minute, and I was like freaking out with my OCD, and I'm like, can you just show me how to do it? And I think it was a relief for him to kind of get it off his chest. And I was hoping he was like, really like, man, I hope she could get this, because I am not the most computer savvy, but I am like inserting all of the music. I'm doing the fades. I'm doing, I don't know if that's what they're called, but I call them fades, in and out of the music versus the audio. And it's a fade, right? I don't know. Not to be confused with the fade like a hair. My 1980s are shouting out inside of me right now. With a little ice, baby. Oh my God. I'm like nuts today. What is going on? Anyway, I'm editing my own, and I'm very excited, which is why I was able, you guys, to do so many coffee talks last month, because I was able to do them myself. So it's so much easier than to have to wait for him and fall behind, or sometimes he can't do the coffee talks at all. So that's why I was going like every other weekend. But I did a coffee talk every Saturday, not every year. And speaking of year, that's coming up. But I did a coffee talk every day last month, and I also did all of my episodes. This month we have 5 episodes and 4 coffee talks. Sweet. What's happening? So I have some milestones coming up on my podcast, and it will be effective. I believe it's July or late June. It's horrible that I do not know the date, but I will be notified, by either Facebook or my podcasting platform. But I will be the Finding Calm in the Chaos will be 2 years old in June or July. I'm not sure what day and what month. Isn't that crazy? I can't even wrap my head around the fact that I have been talking to myself and to you guys in my office for 2 years. And I'm going to be honest with you, it feels spectacular. It is the longest thing that I have stuck with in a while because I enjoy it wholeheartedly. The dogs are fighting in the den. I enjoy it wholeheartedly talking to you all. And that's funny. So I also have another podcasting and like goal that's coming, but achievement, I should say, is that I am going to be, I'm pretty sure that sometime this month, I'm going to be hitting 150 episodes recorded. That's huge. I thought I had more. I'll be honest with you. I thought I had more, but, yeah, doing the coffee talks on Saturday is sure helping, but I'm like so excited and I don't know when it happens. The platform just sends you a little like certificate of achievement. And they'll be like, hey, congratulations, you did 150 episodes. And I'm like, sweet. So that's what I'm waiting for. I already got 100 episodes. I was super excited about that, but now we're going to 150 and it is just insane. And the next big achievement on downloads is 10,000, which in all honesty, I'm expecting to take quite some time, but I'll take what I can get. I don't want to be, I'm very blessed with how this has gone and all of that. So I have no complaints. Super excited about that. We had our final interview, I think. God, I hope so. For the private Christian academy that we are going to be sending Peter to. I'm guessing we are. I don't really know yet. I'm like, okay. I hope he gets in because all the registration is closed for the homeschool co-ops. So that would suck. Having me some water. But how crazy is that? I'm like, wow. Another, and this one was kind of nice though. I mean, they're all serve a purpose, which I love. I love their system of just really making sure it's a fit for everybody personally and not just academically or religiously, that kind of stuff. And so I love that I got to talk to a parent and she has 3 children and they all went through, like some have already graduated, but they've all went through kindergarten through high school. And I'm like, that's who I want to talk to. So it was really cool. And of course, like out of all the times that Peter will sit and be a precious little angel, this is the time that he just like spun in a circle in a chair. She's like, I have 3 boys. I get it. And I'm like, gosh, I hope so. But he was spinning in a chair. He drank a water and then randomly ate a bag of chips that were on their, like they had like a thing with food and stuff. Like if you wanted some, but they had like barbecue chips and he's like, can I have one of these chips? Like just in the middle, like we're in the middle. And I'm like, okay. Am I the only person who's having trouble with Peter interrupting when I'm having a conversation? Is this a fucking mom thing or is this like just a parent thing? Because he does it once in a while with Mr. Sith, but it seems to happen all the time with me. And I tell him every time, dude, like you see, I'm talking here, right? Like, I'm sorry that I understand that I love you and you are the center of my universe, but you are not the center of my fucking conversation. Honest to gosh, people, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I mean, it drives me nuts. I don't tell him shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I do, but it is what it is. Okay. If you don't like it, send me a fucking email that I'll ignore. There you go. Everybody's happy. I don't, it's true though. Not a lie. I like that, like that he wants to express himself and he wants to do this, but do you have to do it while I'm in the middle of fucking sentence or someone's actually telling me something I need to know? I have a hard enough time like trying to remember shit anyway. Please don't interrupt. Okay, so I just literally had to mute. You guys are going to see here like a seamless transaction. But in all honesty, there's a duck in the bushes across the street. What is going on? There is a straight up duck just walking around in my neighbors across the street's bushes. Okay. I'm sure Buster will come in now and act like a total fool because he hasn't seen a duck. Anyway. I just totally interrupted the whole podcast right before, even though you didn't know. I had to do a pause because I just went on a sneezing spree because my allergies suck balls this year. Okay. They're horrible. And I'm like, moo. But I was just like, chewing like 15 times in a row. And I'm like, please, Jesus, help me breathe while this is happening. Please. That said, what is going on? It is another Saturday. It's a new month. Got my hair did. It looks beautiful. Can I just tell you how much I love my hairdresser? Her name is Jenny, and she runs her salon. Just her. It's called Jenny's Magical Chair, and it is magical indeed. I absolutely love her. She helped me with my butcher cut, the butcher cut from hell, and when I was getting pixies back in the day, and I went to see somebody and they like butchered the hell out of my hair. People are like, it was probably not that bad. And then I show you a picture and you're like, oh, that's bad. I'm like, yeah, I know. Jenny helped me sort that all out. And I absolutely love that she did. So there's that. Peter is getting his expander off and he's just going to get a retainer. So he had an expander, his teeth, like, guys, I can't even tell you. And I've said it before, but his teeth get better and better the more he has this. We're not even turning it anymore. For a month, we have not even turned it. This is all just his mouth, his teeth appreciating. They have space to go places. It is phenomenal. It's mind blowing. I mean, his front teeth had a gap in it. It was a pretty significant gap, but it is completely gone right now. I'm still watching this fucking dog. It's all by itself. It's just walking back and forth on their lawn and in between their bushes. That's awesome. We've had tons of coyotes this year in our area. Tons of coyotes. We always have foxes, and we live in like Canadian geese central. I feel like I'm not really sure why Canadian so Canadian geese, to what I understand, are protected. Like you can't just shoot them with a BB gun. I don't want to hear about how mean that is. But when you go into a parking lot and you come out to get back in your car and there are 9,000 fucking Canadian geese all over and they're aggressive, and they don't feel like you need to go to your car, that's a problem. That is a problem. I don't understand why they're still protected because there's more than fucking enough in our area. They stop traffic, and we're talking on main thoroughfares, okay? Not just like my side roads. No, like we're talking 50 plus mile per hour roads. Everybody, you got to be like on your fucking toes because you're going 50 plus. Okay. Cause most people go more than 50 on it. And then all of a sudden somebody could just be fucking stopped because they're walking a bunch of fucking goslings across the road. It's insane. And then don't even get me started in the fall when the fucking turkey vultures come out. That is the ugliest animal I've ever seen in my life. And they are extremely aggressive. They scared the shit out of me. I almost peed my pants once. So I was trying to take a picture of it. I've told this story before. I saw it and I was like, that is the grossest and most fascinating animal I've ever seen. And I was like in the school. I always cut through the school lot because it's quicker and there's less traffic. And so, and there's like a wild area there, like where the pond and 7,000 Canadian geese. And then these two huge ass birds. They were huge. And so I rolled down my window to take a picture because, I don't want prints on it from the window. I don't want glare. And so I go to take the picture. And as I'm looking and it's like not focusing. It's like refocus. And I'm like, damn phone. Why is it? And I'm looking at it and I'm like, why does it look like it's closer? This thing is charging my car. Thank God I paid attention because I rolled up my window and I was like scared shitless that this thing was going to like attack me in my car. It did not because I just drove, but still, I mean, I grew up in the city of Chicago, born and raised until legitimately 6 years ago. I don't know what a turkey vulture is. And I'm really sad that I know now. Just saying. So all of our homeschool co-ops have wrapped up this year. We finished our ideas and super habits with Dr. Peterson. We have finished up our gift co-op, which is the godly influence of the fine arts teachings. And then we had our big evening of the arts showcase. We'll talk more about that next week. And it was a lot of fun, guys. So now I'm trying to find things for him to do in the winter, in the winter. Really, Denise, pull yourself together. I want to, we're not going to go to camp this year. I think he's going to go to like daddy son camp through our church. Yeah, I said it. We're still going to church. They haven't chased us away yet. Woo woo. It's pretty cool. Like, I'm not going to lie. Peter loves Willow Kids. We love just the whole church and the people. The band is awesome. It is a really nice community. We're fitting. I like it, and we're sticking with it right now. So, what else is going on? So we did that. So in the summer, he might do a daddy like son camp with him in the Upper Peninsula, and then we've got tutoring through the summer that starts in June. So he'll do tutoring with Dr. Peterson again. And that's just going to be at our local library, with another friend of his. Not going to be the same friend that was in the class with him, but, another friend. So he's going to be doing that. And that's just kind of like hone in some skills and keep him fresh into writing for when he goes into school in the fall. I'm also, hooking him up with horsemanship classes. So he's I want him to learn I feel like horse therapy is a big thing. And I want him to get some exposure in just caring for horses, getting them ready to take them out and ride, and then learn how to take care of them and, put them away and, and care for them. And Dr. Peterson has a horse, and she has a friend who does all that, who keeps her horse in Dr. Peterson's barns. So I was like, that's cool. So we were setting that up. And then also, I think I don't have him sold on it yet. I really feel like everybody's been telling me that they feel like every child benefits from having at least a year of piano lessons. And I don't want to say that that's bullshit, because I played organ when I was a kid. I remember maybe chopsticks. I probably don't even remember chopsticks, but yeah, and it was organ lessons. You heard me right. Because like my dad's mom played the organ. We never even saw her or talked to her because they didn't like my dad, all that dysfunctional crap. And I just thought, why am I playing the organ if like we don't even talk to her? And how did I get this when I wanted to do like bass guitar? Like, really? So I think we might do that just to like get like the finger or the math thing, the notes, learning how to read music, that kind of stuff. So, we might take a shot at that. And then we're going to refrain from big vacation this year, especially after our whirlwind European trip last year. However, we haven't really committed to a trip this year yet. We have some ideas that we're rolling around, but I haven't really committed to the one that I really think I want to take. But I keep changing my mind, but that's okay, right? It's part of the deal. But we have decided we're going to focus on doing things around the house to just make it like what we want. I mean, the yard needs a lot of work, but the kitchen, just some little things. The house needs to be painted. I'm definitely paying somebody to do that. I am not painting a house again. Hell no. I would rather be tortured than paint a house again. I hate painting. If you love painting, let me know and I will cook for you and you come paint my house. No. And that's why painters cost so much money, because it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible on your back. It's horrible. They have the tools. They make it quick. They know the tricks. Let them do it. I don't have time for that. I'm like, nope, not doing it. So I'm probably going to pay somebody. This is probably going to be a newsflash for Mr. Sith, but since he doesn't edit the episodes anymore, it'll just be a surprise to him in general. There's that. What else is going on? Our local hockey team. We love hockey. Obviously, you guys know I'm a huge hockey fan. all sorts of hockey. I don't follow teams. I follow players. I follow the players from juniors. I follow them in Europe. I follow them all over. It don't matter. If I like you, I will follow you. That kind of thing. So, well, we're talking to our friends. See, I knew a dog was coming. Come here, Bussy. Buster, come. Come. Hurry. You're on the podcast again. So, it was so funny because last week somebody was like, wow, like I didn't think he sounded like that. And I'm like, he's 150 pounds. What do you want him to sound like? Well, I'm going to have to like pause this now to see if I can get him to be quiet. All right, we'll see if that worked, but we'll see. He finally saw the duck across the street. So we have season tickets for the American Hockey League Ice Hogs, the Rockford Ice Hogs. And so they went to playoffs. I swear, every time I commit to season tickets for an AHL team, they go to playoffs. It's pretty exciting because you get more bang for your buck. We're in third place in our division. And so I have to wait. We missed second place by 1 point. And I know people are like, shut up, Denise, it's hockey. Nobody cares about hockey. I care about hockey. But we're one place out. I get super excited. The round that we're going into is the best of out of 5. And so we have game 1 at home and game 4 at home. So technically that's pretty good games to kind of be at, right? So at the time of this, we'll be on game 1 will have been played. Game 2 is on the 5th. So there's that. Yeah, I had to check. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, game 2 is on the 5th. So tomorrow is the big day. I record this ahead of time, so I don't actually really know sometimes. But, but that's what's been going on. I have been just kind of diving back into my all veggies. You guys, I was trying to cheat to like hang out with the boys and do some meat and, so that I can like, I don't know, I guess kind of like celebrate like dinner or be involved with dinner more with them. But in all honesty, it's horrible. I just can't do it. And I found that there are some things that are huge triggers. So once you go all plant-based, once you start incorporating stuff back in, it's perfect because I know some of you guys say you love this, but I do not. Okay, that's it. Now he's wagging his tail, and that's how he sounds. Okay, that's enough. Please hold. Well, we're back in the zen. Goodness gracious. I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about because it took me like 10 minutes to calm him down from flipping the fuck out over a goddamn Yorkie walking in front of my house. Now they made me say God's name in vain. So this is the deal with Buster. So Buster has become extremely reactive. He's fine. When he's with dogs, he knows he has no problems at daycare. He has no problems with interaction. But when he comes home, oh, good old Sheikah, Miss Crazy Old Bitch, which for those of you who don't know is my other dog, who is a 15-year-old Shiba Inu. And they're like real fucking non-social anyway, that breed. She cannot stand him. And so I think whenever he tries to play with her, she's always snapping at him and shit. And I think it has like triggered this reactiveness in him because when he's barking like that, he truly is wagging his tail like he wants to play with them. And I'm thinking, nobody wants to play with you, fucking Cujo, when you sound like that. But his tail's just full wagging. He's just all like just overstimulated. And so as we've been walking him, Mr. Sith's been walking with him. He does that when he sees dogs, rabbits, squirrels, turtles, ducks, you name it. That's what he does. But he has gotten really better on the walk. So Mr. Sith said that he will continue to heal as he's walking. and he's very calm. But while he's walking, instead of lunging and barking like a fool, a big hairy 150-pound cow, now he just does the talking shit. So, the whole time. And they say that that is a positive step, that he's just becoming vocal because he's still stimulated, but he is not acting out. The problem is that we're still trying to find a corrective action for the front window. As I'm looking at it now, I'm like, dang, I gotta wash it. The lower part of all of the panes that go across all three windows are just basically have buster mouth all over it. Newfie glitter. And so we're working on the front window. Sometimes he's totally fine and he just sits there and does his little dance and his tail's wagging and he talks shit. But for some reason, the smaller the dogs, the bigger the reaction. And I'm pretty sure that it's because Sheikah is a smaller dog. She's only 14 pounds. So, yeah, there's that. I've never really just thought about how having the second dog would affect basically the nature of the second dog. But I know that, she's kind of on her last leg. I'm not going to lie. She is really struggling right now. And the only thing I think pretty much keeping her here on this earth is, her life dream or her intent right now is to kill Buster. It's just to get him off and out of this house. So, yeah, that's what's keeping her alive. So I'm kind of in a vicious circle with the dogs. And I love Sheikah to death. Don't think I want her to die, but I also don't want her to be extremely miserable and holding on to everything she's got so that she can be the bane of his existence. And I also would like my dog to enjoy being around the house without being reactive because he's afraid somebody's going to jump in his face. There's that. So if you're a dog trainer, don't worry about it. We're talking with two people, one that does reactive dog and the other one that does just dog training in general. He's gotten so much better, but I can only imagine how loud he's going to sound on that when I listen to it. Ho, ho. But whatever. I don't have a endorsement on endorser. I said endorser. I don't have an endorsement on Saturdays. So boom, I don't have to insert one, so I won't have to listen to it. There's that. So just mind your ears. I'll put it on the description. Make sure that Buster's not breaking your eardrums. What else? Oh, I wanted to take a moment pretty much on every podcast every coffee talk this month. I wanted to thank someone who I don't know or may know. Most likely I don't know you, but that has made a difference in my personal life. I may mean nothing to you, and that's okay. But just the kindness and the general nature or some transaction or interaction that we had that made a difference to me. And so the first person that I want to call out this month is Jennifer Christian. So Jennifer is actually someone that I have never met, but yet she lives within 30 minutes of my house, which is so crazy. And we are going to meet up at one of our local farmers markets. It's happening this month, period. But I met Jen in the past through an MLM. And although I don't like MLM, I do and have met some amazing people through it. And I like Jen. She's been through a lot. She is a positive person. I love the way she posts. She's fun the way she posts. And I like her sense of humor because it's similar to mine. So Jen, thank you for being you. And I appreciate you are a blessing to my life. And I haven't even met you yet. I'm going to meet you soon, though. That's all I got for this week, you guys. Happy Saturday. Go finish your beverage. Enjoy the day. Hope you're getting sunshine where you are. And until next week, lead with kindness. Bye-bye.